Hi everyone, Linda here from Gumnut Lane Wearable Art. Thanks for joining me today. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. And please also consider liking this video if you learned something or enjoyed it. Also, please consider subscribing and make sure you ring the bell so that you get the notifications when I post new videos. Subscribing is free. The only thing it will cost you is the second it takes to hit the button. Now for today's tutorial. I'll try that one again, tutorial. I filmed this one a little bit differently. I've set it up in a slideshow of slides showing the initial making of the bracelet with a voiceover explaining each stage of the bracelet. I wanted to do it this way so that we could save time, and because I wanted to show you how to jazz it up, embellish the bracelet, and get into the more interesting part of the bracelet. So I will insert the slideshow here, and I will see you all at the end of the slideshow, which is only a few slides, and then we'll continue on with the embellishing of the bracelet. All right, I'll see you. Okay, I'm back. Now this is the embellishment that we're going to be doing on the bracelet that you just saw in the slideshow. This is one I made a week or so ago. But this is what we're going to be doing, this roughly frilly bit through here. I'll show you what, I've got some beads here. Now I may use some of these in as well as the frilly bit. I may embellish other parts of it. I'm just not sure yet. So I just wanted to show you what I've got. So I've got a few daggers, a couple of the check round drop beads, some Picasso rondelles, and we may be using those, as well as some of these little check, they're table cut little, I think they're little 3mm beads if I remember rightly. So we may use those, we may not, just depends. So we'll get on with the embellishing of the bracelet. So you saw the bracelet in the slideshow. If you have any questions on that, if it wasn't explained clearly enough for you in the slideshow, then please just leave me a comment, ask what you like down below. I've started this off here, so don't worry, you're not going to miss anything. I'll show you as we go along what to do and how to start it as well, because as you know, I've already started it here, so we'll just get going. Okay, with this, because we're coming across the top here, and these are three, what, I can't remember the 6/0, these are 6/0 beads here. We need to make a base to be able to put our 11/0s on. 6/0s would just look too big and ridiculous there for the pattern that we're doing. So what we're going to do is pick up two of the 11/0s. These are a little Picasso bead as well. We're going to, you can see here, go through this one bead here, that's this 6/0, we're missing this one right here, and we're going through the next one. So this is just peyote still. So coming through, picking up another two, skipping one, going through the next one. I'm just finding a path here that I want to follow along to embellish. So I'm going to take it around this way, around this side of the focal bead here. So picking up two more. through that bead there. You just work it out as you're going along what's the word I'm looking for, which direction you want to follow on your piece. So 2 more. Just deciding if I want to come in close to this focal, if I want to go out a bit further. I think in close to the focal might look the nicest. Yep. So I'm going through that one there. If you wanted to take it out further, just go through the bead furthest on the outside. The lighting here keeps changing dramatically today. I've got my lights set up, but I'm also near a window, and it's cloudy one second and sunny the next, so the light's in and out. Shouldn't make much difference to the video, hopefully. It just makes a difference to my eyesight. Trying to get my eyes to focus. Just deciding here if I like that or not. I think that should look nice when it's done. I just have to go back through this focal bead and tighten it up a little bit more. Yep, okay. Sorry, if you know, if you visited my channel before, then you know me. I design on the fly. I do my designs as I'm going. Now here, don't know if I want to go out that way a little bit. I follow on. Yeah, I never have a design planned in my head straight away. It just unfolds as I'm doing it. So I'm going to cut across here. I'm still skipping one bead here, going into this one. Skipping one into the next one. Excuse me. Now I'm just going to come down here and I'm going to finish it right here. I think. Just let me lay it down and have a look and see what I think. There. No, actually I might continue on, but I might change the colour up when I get past these chocolate coloured 6/0s that I'm working on at the moment. These beads I'm talking about. Yeah, I think I want to come across that way. Okay, I'm just going to change my bead up here. colour do I want to do? I've got some colours here. I think I might go with the, what are these ones called? Rust burnt orange. Get my thread out of the way. Move these ones out of the way. Finish with those just for a moment. Okay, sticking with the same plan, just picking up two, missing one, going through the next one. Choosing here which way I want to go. Yeah. Caught up on those daggers. Just keep your eye out for that. It's quite easy to get your thread caught up and not know it. And it really buggers you up at the end. You just have this loop of thread there and you can't do anything with it except try to weave it in somehow or other. It's very annoying. Better to be safe than sorry. So if you're proactive to start with by checking on it all of the time, you shouldn't have a problem. I'm going to go on into this pumpkin coloured one here. So just working away crossways. You don't have to go in a straight line. You can, say, caught up there, make sure you pull that out. And just deciding here, crossways again. Just going to lay it down and have a look. Okay, across there. How do I want to come down to here? I could continue on with this burnt orange rust colour, or I could change it up. I might change it up just for something different. Now I've got two coloured greens here. One's a sour apple, and I don't know what this one here is called. But this is the one I've been using. Oh, is that the one? No, this might be it. Yeah, okay, I'm going to use this one. So just pop some of those out. These are all 11/0s, these beads. This particular pattern that I'm doing looks much nicer when you use 11/0s than any other. It doesn't look too bad with the 15, but yeah, 11/0s always look better. So pop these on, see what I think. I might even still just change it back up to the rust, the orange, burnt rust orange, or whatever it was called. Oh no, so there's variation. It's all about art, isn't it, in the end? That's the way I look at it. It's like a painting for me. Throwing down your colours on a canvas. Okay, just going to take another look at that. Yeah, I'm just going to finish it at this point. I'm not going to change the colour. I'm just going to stay with this green so that it all sort of blends in. Coming out of there. Sorry, I'm talking to myself here, just one more. Do that last bead here. Okay, we've got that set. So now we're going to come back and we're going to fill in the blanks, which I'll show you to start with, and then I'll leave you to do it on your own, and then I'll show you the next step after this, because this is pretty boring. Okay, now I want to get back to that green bead there. What do I do with this? I'm going to come up through this rust coloured one next to it. And then come back through the two greens that we just laid down. And this is going to take 2 beads in between each one. So just like that. See how they're all coming together there now in a row. We've got the gaps here. So 2 beads through the 2 sticking up there at the top. Through those 2 that are sticking up, the ones that we laid down to start with. Making sure you don't get caught up. Okay, I think you can see that now. That's becoming a line along there. I'll show you one more time, and then and just pay attention here too, where it was a bit easier to see there because it's a different colour. Just pay attention when you're using the same colour that you're not picking up the bead underneath. See how it's got the 80 there? You don't want to pick that up. So just pick up 2 and go through the 2 11/0s only. Don't go through anything else. Just like that. You can see that there, the 2 on top. Okay, one more, and then I'll let you finish and I'll come back and show you the next step. So just through those two on top, like that, and pull through, and getting a nice line of beads there. Don't worry if one sticks up or whatever, you won't see that. Okay, so I hope you understand that, and I'll see you all again shortly. Just back for a sec, I've just come up to this line here. I just want to remind you to make sure you change colour. If you're using different colours, don't continue on with the green. So change your colour up here. So pick up two of your whatever colour you're using. I'm using the burnt rust orange, and just pick up the two. Oops, I missed one there. Pick up the two burnt rust orange or whatever the colour is you're using. Okay, so I think I know you'd understand that, but I just thought I better pop back in and just mention that just in case. All right, see you again shortly. Back again. I also wanted to mention, so I've come up to this space here, and even though I've added two beads in, there's still a bit of a gap there. So you can add more beads if you need them. So you just needed to make it. It usually is two. I haven't had that happen very often where you need more, but some beads are a bit wider than others. Now I've got that caught up under there. Oops. Okay. So I need to add 3 beads in there. So just yeah, use your own judgment. It doesn't have to stick strictly to what I said with the 2. As I said, it normally is. Actually, that might even need 4. But you can tell by looking at it. See, there's still a gap there. So for some reason, just let me have a look here for a second. Oh no, that's fine with the 3. It was just a bit caught up there with those 2 there. So this one here might need 3. It's quite a big gap there. So just as I said, use your own judgment. If it needs 4, put 4 in. It doesn't matter. Okay, all right. See you again soon. Okay, I'm back. So I've come up to the end here where I'd already done this part down here. So I'm going to show you how I got this far now. So we've got our row of beads starting from here, where I started you off, coming back this way. So it's just basically peyote, but you're picking up 2 beads, skipping 1 and going into the next one. Okay, repeating that, picking up 2 beads, skipping 1, going into the next one, two again, skipping 1, going into the next one, sorry, this is hard to see. I normally have it under a magnifying light so I can see better, but I even bought a new pair of reading glasses, a bit stronger magnification. They make a bit of a difference, but not as much as with the magnifying light. It's stuck all the bottom of my hand then. So skipping 1 again, going through the next one. skipping one go. Some of them are going to be down in a bit of a valley, but that's all right. Just you can get down there and just move beads aside if you need to get in there, get into that one. Picking up 2. Did I say 2 or 1? 2. Yes, goodness. Sorry, lost my train of thought then. Okay, skipping one, going through the next one, which is that one there on top. Picking up 2, skipping one. This one's down in a valley again. Then just continuing along, like I'm doing here, all the way along, remembering to change your colours as you go. So skipping one, going through the next one. I'm changing colours as if you are changing colours. You don't need to, as I didn't do on this one here. I stuck with the silver all the way through there. And I just changed up here, that one there. Yeah. Also too, I forgot to mention I'm using an 8-pound Fireline in the smoke. I also have a pair of snippers, a pair of chain nose pliers if you need them to help your needle through, and an awl for if you get a thread caught up and you need to, and you can't get it out with your needle, you can use your awl for that. Tape measure as well for the length of your bracelet. Yeah, that's all I needed to explain to you. So I'll see you when we get back, when we finish up down the end here, and I'll show you the next stage. Okay, see you soon. Okay, welcome back everyone. So we've come down now to the end of the row, putting on our 2 beads. So now we're going to pick up 1 bead. We're going to go back through the 2 that we just added on. So just back up through those 2 that we added on. You'll see them sticking up. Picking up 1 again. Through the next 2. And they might be a little bit out of whack, so you just have to look out for that. You can see I've got 2 here. One's laying down towards the bottom. So just scooping him up to the top there like that. Be nice if they all stood up like little soldiers, but they don't. Picking up 1 again. Finding the 2 that you just laid down on the previous row. Finding that one that's sticking down the side there. One again. These ones have really popped off to the side. Just takes a little bit of manoeuvring. Continuing on with 1 bead through those 2 that we laid in the last row. And again, just keeping your eye out. See, there's a little bit of a muddle here. So you just have to work out which are the two that you laid down. I've got two down here on the side, and that's them. If you just pull them up, you can see what I mean? If you just pull one up, one bead up, you can see that that's the two that you need. There we go, I've got the two of them. One bead again. Once again, just checking which two beads you need to hold up. Pulling up like that, I can see there's two there. Another bead. Just grabbing that one, and that's the two there. You can see because they're looser as well. See how they're wiggling there? Okay, one more and then I'll leave you and finish off the row. And I'll meet you back here for the final row. Just get this one here up. There you go, you can see they're looser too. So just make sure you do that. Pick up one of the beads and make sure they're the looser ones sitting on top of the row below. Okay, that's how it's starting to look there. So I'll come back shortly. Okay, I'm back. So I've come all the way along doing our adding our one bead into the two. So we're back at the beginning, and what I've done here is I've just anchored this last bead by going through this rust bead here next to it. So the thread is coming out the top of the rust bead there. So just pulling that back down, picking up 3 beads, just like that. And the one that is sticking out, the one that we just added on here, the loose one, going back through that. Picking up 3. And going through that one sticking up there. This is what gives it its real wave, its curl. You could leave it with the 2 if you like that look. Totally up to you. I'm just showing you the options. It can get a little tricky to see the bead sticking up. Okay, it's this one here. You can tell because it's the loose one on top, or the looser one, I should say. Picking up 3. Going through that bead sticking out. 3 again. Just finding which one is the loose one here. It's that one. Three again. This one's sticking out on top. Some of them stick up really well for you, like a good little soldier. Others don't. 3 again. What's that one there? That's the loose one. Oops, not those up there. See how it's starting to curl more now? Get that wavy look. Okay, that one was laying down, but I could see that that was the one that's loose. Okay, so we just continue on all the way along again up until the end. When you get to the end, just finish your thread off how you would normally thread it off. I just weave back through a few beads and snip my thread off and then burn it. When we come back, I'm going to do some more embellishment on this one. Yeah, I want to even it up a little bit. Well, not so much even it up as make it more symmetrical. Okay, so see you when I come back and we're starting that off. Okay. Okay, welcome back. So I've finished, let's see if we just see, finished coming down on that last row that we were working on. And this is what the bracelet is looking like so far. It just makes it more interesting, I think. So when I've finished down the end here, I've just come through some beads and woven my way back up here, up through this pumpkin coloured bead here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build another frill coming up this way, coming along here, crossing over, and I haven't decided past here where I'll go with that yet. If I don't like it, I can always take it out. I don't believe in less is more. More is more for me. Yeah, sometimes I go a little bit overboard, but it's just beads. You can always take them out, so it's not a problem. It's just this is not finished to me. I can see it needs something else, and I'm not 100% sure what that is, so I've decided I'd try this. So just doing the same as what we did before. I've got my pumpkin beads laid out here. Just going to pick up 2. Which way do I want to go? Around the outside. So I'm skipping one, going through this green one here. Picking up another 2. I'm just laying down the foundation again, the baseline. If you're working with, I meant to tell you this before, if you're working with a bracelet and you want to do this and you've got 11 O's already as your foundation or your baseline, like these here, you don't need to add this part that we're doing now. You just start with these and bead through those. So you don't need to lay down an extra baseline. Okay, so picking up 2. Skipping one, going through one, coming through that green one there. Excuse me. Oops, they disappeared underneath. I must have missed the bead. Okay, just back out through that. This is annoying. those back up to the top. Go back through that bead. There. Okay. Now for this one here, there's a bead underneath my ruffles here. I'm just going to pass through that and come out the other side of the ruffles. Okay, then picking up 2 beads. Skipping one, going through one. Just watch your thread doesn't get caught up here like I did just then on the ruffles. Pick up 2. So which way I want to go. Okay, I'm going to come out this way. Which way do I want to go? I'm going to come into this one. Another 2. Oops. What's going on there? I've got caught somewhere. Alright, I'll stop this and get this tangle undone. Okay, got that tangle undone. I had the thread wrapped around one of the beads, that's why it wouldn't go through. Skipping one, going through one. Skip one, go through the 6/0 there, the rust one. Through the next rust one. And through the next rust one. Where do I want to go now? Through that one. Okay, one last bead on this side, and then we're going to pass under the ruffle. Coming out the other side there. Okay, now this time I don't want to come in close to the edge. I'm going to go out further. Okay, So down through one of our beads there. Yeah, that's right. So there's a bit of a gap here, but don't worry about that, because when we come back to add the other ones in, we'll just add some beads there to pass under. Just want to, let me see here. It's annoying when they get caught on things. Yeah, that's right. Change the direction a little bit that I was going to go in, but okay, I think you get the idea of what I'm doing here. So I'm just laying down the path or the bed, whatever you want to call it. And as I said, I'm going to come up this way around here. I'm just going to curve in a little bit there and then come back out, and yeah, I'm going to finish here at the end of this, I think, so far. So yeah, so I'll carry on and do that. You already know how to do all of this, so I'll come back and show you when I finished my finished part there. And I think that might be enough. I don't think I'll use any of these beads that I was talking about before. That might be just a little bit over the top. Yeah, so all that needs to be done then is add on a button or a clasp, whatever you want to do. Make your loop at the other end. And I think that's pretty much it. I've got to go through and tighten that focal bead up a little bit more. But I'll just show you on my wrist before I leave you. That's what it's looking like so far. And I think just with that pumpkin coloured bead going through here, we'll just lift it up, highlight it, and make it a beautiful autumn bracelet. So you'll see this finished product in the photo that I take for the you know, the promo on the well, you know what I'm talking about anyway. Okay, so that's that, and this is where I'll love you and leave you all. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, let me know which colour you like the best. Just give me a comment down below. Choose a colour, whether you like the autumn colours or the, I suppose you could call these winter colours, or they could be, yeah, I guess they are just, I was going to say beachy colours as well, but there's probably more winter colour. So, yeah, give me a comment. Love to hear from you all. Everybody have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.